What's up, y'all? Today, happy Friday, by the way, I wanted to do a quick video just so Google would have this information when somebody furiously typed in the name of a company. Hopefully, this video will come out. So the more that you hit the like button and the more that you comment, the better it'll help and the more it will drive the point across. This video is about Knipex Tools. Now I think almost all of my, I think I'm missing one, but I've got all of my Knipex out here in my hand. And some people are like, that's just stupid to spend that much money on pliers, but every one of these pliers has a purpose. The last one I showed off in this video is the little bitty baby XXS. This is the 7 1/4 inch alligator, and I've got two of those as a matter of fact, right there. Two different, kind of two different iterations of it, I think. I think these were, yeah, they slightly modified something at some point. But here's the 7 1/4 inches, which has been, 15-ish years or more. And then you have the extra small, right. So this is a 4 inch, 7 1/4. And then they have a 5 inch with rubber handles. The only thing is these small ones don't come with rubber handles. You know, they are super small, so your hand doesn't really grab them. But I've already shown these in a couple of videos where I was yanking nails out. The best thing about these is the room that it takes up. Now, prior to this guy coming out, there were the 5 inch model, which I have not gotten. So presumably, and the 5 inch does have the rubber handles. 5 inch would be probably right about there, and the length of things. But I always kind of felt that it was a waste because I had these, and then of course after I bought those, I decided I need a bigger pair, which is the 10 inch. Then I had a need for another linesman's pliers. These are the best with the crimper. These are the best linesman's pliers I've ever gotten. I got these. I'm not real fond of these little electrical deals. They make actually a new electrical pair, but these were okay. Obligatory siren. You got somebody pulled over. Hey, let's go look. Then we'll continue the video. Oh, did somebody run a stop sign? I think they did. You in trouble. You in trouble because it takes a lot for JPD to pull somebody over just randomly. So he did something to piss him off. Where were we? And then finally the pliers wrench. Actually, this came finally, but the pliers wrench was before this. This thing, and I've mentioned it, door closers. Because this has the parallel jaw and it's smooth. There's no ridges. So of course, those of you who have had these know that when you bite down on this guy, when you bite down on something with this guy, it leaves marks, and that is avoided by the pliers wrench. This thing is incredibly useful, even though it's a $50 pair of pliers, for two main reasons. The bottom of a handle set on a front door has a through bolt, and there are two types. One screws on, the bald one. The other one is just a press fit on. So if you try to use one of these on that, it leaves marks because they're always like dark bronze. They have a finish on them. Well, these guys, for the ones that unscrew, the bald one version, and when it unscrews, it's just a cap that screws on that covers a screw. That's all it is. It's just the decorative part of it. With these, you can take it and clamp it on there and pop, and there is very, very little damage compared to the jaw style. And also on door closers, a lot of the aluminum storefront door closers that locksmiths put on a lot have aluminum screws, and when you try to use these, if you don't, a lot of people say, well, use an open end wrench. Yeah, you could do that too, but I don't. But having the smooth parallel jaws makes tightening all the various, because there's about 5 things that need to be tightened like that. And they're all made out of, most of the time, aluminum or dark bronze, and it's very super soft finish. So that leads us to what I consider a scam company. This all started on Reddit. I just don't know why I'm on Reddit. In the tool section, somebody posted all of a sudden one day, and I just happened to see him post it. Electronics inventory online. This all started on Reddit. I was scrolling through Reddit and I saw somebody say, hey, check out these 5-inch, the ones that are a little bit bigger with the rubber handle. They've got them listed for $10. They're $30 pliers. So of course, a bunch of people ordered them. Now I'm using this area right here to put up, some of the screenshots and stuff. That's why I'm kind of off center. And I ordered 4. So the whole thing about that is when you know there's a wrong price, it could either be one of two things. Most of the time it's a computer glitch. The other time is they're dumping the product. However, even going from a $30 pair of pliers to a $10 pair of pliers, it has got to be a computer mistake. And there's some of you out here who would say, I'm in the wrong. Everybody who ordered is in the wrong because it's a mistake price and you're just trying to take advantage of it. Well, this was through the Walmart website. So let me tell you something about that, number one. Because Walmart is not sold through Walmart. Walmart on their website, half the stuff on there comes from third-party people, and they just, I guess, pay Walmart for the exposure. Whatever the case is, and I followed the whole thing for a couple of days, and I posted on Twitter, and I feel bad about that because some other people decided to order too. Well, I ordered 4 one day, and then Kim and I had a chat, and we were like, you should order some of those. What happened was they pulled it down. Like when they got this rush of orders, because on Reddit, at least 20 people ordered. So then it went down and it went back to either it was gone or it was normal price. And we were thinking, well, you missed it. They discovered the thing. Now we got to wait and see if they actually fulfill the orders. Fully expecting any day for them to send a canceled order. This was a mistake. Sorry, we're canceling the order. They didn't do that. So the next day, I ordered 10 more. Now you may be thinking, why do you need 10 of those? I was going to give over half of those out as prizes to Lock Force. And in fact, the video that I was going to do saying, look what we got, post a comment and I'll send out 2 pairs to anybody who wins. I was going to try to be as free because I don't need 14 pairs of pliers. So literally 10 to 12 of those, I probably would have kept 2. I wasn't planning on reselling. Now some people may have thought, hey, we can buy them and resell them, and that's a great idea, but I was literally going to give them to you guys. Because at $10 each, I figured that would be at least 10 happies, 10 or 11 happies. I kind of followed on Reddit for a while. A week went by, and they said they don't charge your credit card until it ships out. Well, the next day, after I ordered the initial 4, I got a shipment notification. So I was like, really? Well, they're back up online. They had pulled the price, and then all of a sudden they were back. So I just kind of assumed, well, if they pulled it and then put it back for the same exact price, then literally they just have to be dumping this product or something. I don't know why anybody would have 100 pairs of pliers and then dump them for an extremely low price, like a third of the cost. It eluded me, but it was through Walmart, so we felt a little bit comfortable if it was a scam. Turns out it was a freaking scam. I still think it's a scam. Some of you may still be holding on the order just to see if they ever show up. If you ordered like 1, you may be thinking, well, hey, I'm just going to let this go as long as possible. One day I will. But we had $150 invested in it. So what happens, they made labels. When you do shipments, right, and we do shipments every day out, when you create a label, USPS pretty much says, if you create this label, it's got to go out that day or the next day at the latest. You can't create a label and hold it because it gives the appearance that it's already been done for shipment. And I'm going to be putting, again, screenshots right here of all this. And a good week went by, 5-6 days. The label was created. It never moved from whatever shipment warehouse, or they never received it to be able to ship it. And in that way, they were able to charge credit cards. Now, $10 a piece, even if they get 100 people, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it was a scam to try to just get all this money and then hoping that like one of everybody would order one and they would forget about it and they would come out ahead. It's such a low amount of money for what's supposed to be a major corporation. To do something like that for a product like that, I don't quite understand it, other than hoping that nobody filed returns on it. Well, since it's through Walmart, after about 5 days of it just sitting there, after me asking a few people on Twitter, after me posting on that Reddit thread, has anybody heard anything? What is your status? Here's my status. Is it the same? Nobody said that it got actually moved into transport. So I'm going to touch base after I finish this video and just double check that thread on Reddit. I'll put it up here. I don't know what other people have said, but last time I went about a week ago, I went back to check on it, and most people have done refunds, and some haven't responded, but most people are like, yep, it's still same place, same thing. So we're at this point thinking about getting the Postmaster General in their area involved. Because if they use a metered mail system, if Postmaster General steps in and says, you are not using this right, this is not how this equipment's supposed to be used, I'm hoping that they'll take action and take away their ability. But this video, long story short, falls down to the basic truth, which in the back of my mind, you always know if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And I feel like in this case, unless somebody gets lucky and waits months at a time, I feel like that this is a scam. This whole thing was a scam. I got sucked into it. I posted it on Twitter, and Walmart, every time people contact Walmart, and luckily again it was through Walmart, so they kind of have to warranty, you know, if nothing's happened, then they kind of have to provide the refund. But we did get in touch with Electronic Inventory Online directly during that whole trying to get refunds process. And they made, I don't know, I'm going to put the email up here as well. I can't remember what it said because Kim handles most of that. Long story short, stay away from Electronics Inventory Online. If you're surfing through Walmart website or even their website, don't trust anything. Don't trust anything out of that company. I may get a cease and desist letter for this, but I feel it's important to know that if a company is going to print labels saying that it's shipped just so that they can charge credit cards and then it never ships or it sits for weeks at a time, that is a scam. So again, my main point of this video is to hope that Google picks this up and people are a little bit aware of some of the things, at least one of the things we experienced, not just me, at least 10 other people that I know of, same situation. So anyway, I'm not getting cheap pliers. Y'all won't be getting cheap pliers. I hate that for you. I hate that this video, honestly, there was nothing I wanted more than to do a video saying, hey, post a comment and you may get this pair of pliers. We'll draw from it. But no, this ended up turning into watch out for this scam company. I don't know who they are. I don't care who they are at this point. All I know is that in a way they have scammed people by printing these labels, and we are in fact gonna contact the Postmaster General and Walmart. Every single person that I got feedback from said that Walmart said it must be lost. They gave us that line, and they've given everybody else there. It must be lost. It's not lost. It never made it into your system to be delivered. It's not lost. The company is scamming you, Walmart, if you're watching. Beware of the too good to be true deals, because we all got scammed. I apologize. I'm sorry. I feel bad for those of you who did order. I greatly apologize for that. Hopefully you can get if you have not gotten your refund back from Walmart, Walmart's refunding it. But it's funny because we paid for 4 and then 10 all at once. So it was like $45 and then like $100 and something. When they refunded it, they refunded every individual one. So all of a sudden we get 10 emails. You're refunded $10. You're refunded $10. You're refunded $10. So I told Kim, I was like, just make sure the numbers add up and we get fully refunded. But anyway, just beware of that company. I feel comfortable saying that now. I've never ordered anything else from that company. I never plan on it. But if you're going to create labels, your product needs to be in boxes with those labels on them and be shipped out. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. Long story short, beware of too good to be true scams. And stay away from inventory, electronic inventory online. Just stay the hell away from them. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a great weekend. Try to stay tuned. Saturday Morning Live, Season 3, Episode 28. Will be tomorrow, as always, 11 to 1 Central Standard Time. Catch you then.